you think you'd feel better? Raise your hand if you think you'd feel better if you have a grilled chicken sandwich versus a fried. Because the fried is going to be battered and dropped in oil, and you're going to have a stomach ache, and you're going to be tired because your body's trying to digest all that fat. The grilled is nice and fresh, and you feel good, and you have energy, and then you can go to your class, and then you can learn better, and your schoolwork will be better, and you'll just feel better. And when you feel good, it sort of makes you happier, right? Yeah. I know if I go out to eat and I have a meal that my body's so super not used to, I go home with a stomach ache, and then I feel horrible, and then my whole night is ruined. So make sure you eat that healthy food. It also strengthens your immune system, so especially now in the winter time, there's so much sickness going around, but if you have an orange every day for breakfast, that's great because you're going to get the vitamin C up, and it's going to protect your immune system. So the healthier you are, the less likely you are to get super sick. And it improves your quality of life, so you don't end up getting diseases like, cardiovascular disease or diabetes. There's so many people in America with type 2 diabetes, and obesity just keeps getting worse and worse in our country. And it's because the American diet is very, very high fat, high carb. Not saying that fats and carbs are bad, but you can't only eat fats and carbs. You have to have a balanced meal. And it's not just about weight loss. Eating healthy food, you can be a little overweight and still eat healthy food. We don't just eat healthy food because we want to be skinny. We eat healthy food because we want to feel good. We want to be able to run around and play with our friends on the playground. We want to wake up in the morning and feel good. And this morning I woke up, and does anyone ever seen the virtual reality games? The MetaQuest? I woke up and I put my MetaQuest on, and I was playing my workout game at 5:30 in the morning. My husband thought I was crazy. So I have some rules that I've lived by to stay healthy, and it's very simple. And you don't have to track your food. You don't have to do anything crazy. If you just follow these simple steps, you will just feel better and have a healthier life, which will in turn make you feel better, which will in turn make you happier. And everyone wants to be happy and healthy, right? Does anyone want to be sad? No, I don't want to be. I hate being sad. I love feeling good and being healthy. So eat dairy, but don't go crazy. Don't go to a cheese and cracker board and eat all the cheese. Eat some dairy, have healthier dairy like Greek yogurt, sour creams, cottage cheeses, and milk. Milk is really good for you guys. It's going to make your bones strong and give you the calcium and vitamins that your body needs to grow. You guys have to make sure you drink your milk, or if you don't like milk, like my daughter doesn't like milk, I get her high protein yogurt, and that's some way to get dairy in. So milk or yogurt, bare minimum for your dairy. Prioritizing protein. So in each meal, you want to make sure you have protein. If you're a vegetarian or a pescatarian, you can have fish. Vegetarian, things like beans, tofu, tempeh, or if you just eat anything, chicken. I eat so much chicken. I eat a ton of eggs and egg whites. But if you have protein, it builds your muscle. It also will keep you fuller longer, and you'll feel more satiated. So if you have protein on your plate with your rice and your veggie, you're going to be fuller longer, as opposed to just having rice and veggies. You're going to feel fuller. It'll last longer. So if you have a sandwich,
and keep your energy.
Yeah, and keep your energy.
So you don't have that after lunch slumber.
Yeah. So if you have a sandwich, throw some turkey on it. And everyone, you hear in America, there's all this, keto, no carbs. If I don't eat carbs, I'm going to be a very angry woman. You have to eat carbs, but healthy carbs. I'm not talking about French fries, right? I'm talking about having whole grains. Have your brown rice, your quinoa, your oatmeal. Oatmeal, another great thing for breakfast. You could have oatmeal and some eggs. That oatmeal is going to keep you full. If you want to add a little fat, a little scoop of peanut butter in your oatmeal, that'll keep you full longer. If you mix fat, protein, and carb together, they all work together to keep you fuller longer. Vegetables, sweet potatoes, leafy greens, different veggies, and different legumes. So be mindful of desserts because, so when I was your age, who knows what Little Debbie treats are? Okay, now what about those little cupcakes with the swirl on top and the frosting in the center? And the cosmic brownies, and now there are the Christmas trees out. Okay, I ate a lot of Little Debbie. I was a very, very overweight kid because I would take 3 or 4 Little Debbies, hide them in my room, and just sit there and snack in my room. My mom wouldn't know that I was the one eating all the Little Debbies. If we had toaster strudels in the freezer, I would take the frosting, I'd eat all the frosting, and I'd leave the toaster strudels. I really love sweets. I have to be mindful of sweets. When I was pregnant, I think probably 20 pounds was because I ate a lot of brownies and cookies, and I love chocolate chip cookies.